There's this one time Maisie and I found tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces of bread.
I'm Maisie Williams and I play Rain Sinclair.
Hey, I'm Blue Hunt and I play Danny Moonstar.
What stood out the most about New Mutants was the fact that none of our superheroes were particularly heroic. They don't know how to use their powers yet. They don't even know how to take care of themselves or the others around them, and they're not kind of the normal heroes that we're used to seeing.
I think the love story between Danny and Rain makes it a lot different, because I think even though there's usually romance in superhero movies, it's never really kind of a central thing, and it's always this kind of drama thing, but it's actually just this really pure, sweet little love story and stuff.
Fitness, wine, and then painting and wine at the same time.
Pasta and wine, movies alone, and then surfing. I've read about almost 13 books, so that's a highlight. I finally have had time to read again.
Before all of this, we all hung out together in February or something like that with the whole New Mutants cast again, and that was in New York, and it was really lovely. Well, in Europe, we're kind of a bit more open, so I'm going to try and go on a little holiday to France.
I'm also getting away. I'm going to go stay at the beach, so I'm looking forward to that. I learned how to surf, and that was pretty crazy. Oh, I also learned how to ride a motorcycle. I learned how to ride a motorcycle. I rode motorcycles, and I'm going to try to get my motorcycle license because I don't have a driver's license still. So I'm going to learn how to ride a motorcycle first.
I mean, anything other than having a heavy hammer, right?
I'd like to control time, I think. I'd like to fully stop it, rewind it, fast forward it, travel through it. I just think that would be absolutely the coolest power you could really have.
I feel like I'm a lot more similar to Rain now than I was maybe when I was playing her. I think through playing Rain, I really learned to find a sense of quiet and a sense of reflection. I think I was always a very reactive person, and I never listened. I was always the only one talking, and honestly I never really had anything to say. So I think more recently I have just learned to listen to other people and just internalize a lot more.
I identify with Danny a lot. We're incredibly similar. It was almost hard to act as Danny because I wanted to find a character so much, but there was no character really because we are so the same.
So myself and Blue, in between takes, we'd always just dance because I don't really know why we did that, but it was fun. And then there was this scene where it was supposed to be kind of a party, and so this time we could actually dance for real on camera and not just stop when they called action. And I had this tambourine, but a tambourine that has a hole in it, and I was swinging it around my arm and dancing, and I smacked myself in the head with it, and it was the perfect blooper. And it kind of is just so Rain, she's such a awkward person, and so it worked out really good.
There's this one time Maisie and I found tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces of bread. Do you remember this? I
feel maybe so.
Tiny, tiny little pieces of bread, and we spent our entire lunch making these tiny mini little sandwiches with a little bit of avocado, a tiny little piece of lettuce, and we were walking around with these little tiny sandwiches.
Thank you for watching, and subscribe to Bustle.